Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm here with more or less my 50,000 subscriber special. So, here I have a 3D printed Geist Fafnir. So if you guys don't know, there's a new Fafnir coming out called Geist Fafnir, and it looks like this. And I actually had somebody design one that looks pretty identical to it. So we're gonna get right into this, but I'm just gonna mention right now, it is gonna be a pretty long video, so make sure to stick around till the end. And if you are a part of the Putty Squad, represent down below, hashtag Putty Squad. Can we get 300 likes for this one-of-a-kind 3D printed Beyblade? I think we can, everyone. But yeah, let's get to the close-up. Alright, so I've been waiting for a while to make this video. I actually had to wait for the part to come in and then coloring it, so it was a pretty lengthy process, I'm not gonna lie. But we're gonna go over it part by part. The layer is pretty much the core of this Beyblade. We'll cover these two parts later, but yeah, we got the layer here. This is pretty much a 3D printed Geist Fafnir, and this is where I have to give credit. This was designed by Kaze Gaming, so big shout out to him. I will link his channel down below, but he basically designed a full-on Geist Fafnir, and when you really see it, it's pretty spot on. I mean, it's really just a silhouette here. There's not really any, I guess, extreme detail, but the shape is there and it is left spin, and guess what? The teeth do function like actual teeth. Now, if you guys do also see, there is putty on the ends, the contact points here, and that is actually an extra thing that I added because if you guys know, Fafnir does have rubber and putty is pretty close to rubber, so I added that little component and I made it complete. Of course, I did paint it myself. It was actually printed in white, and I used a bronze color for the overall layer, silver to mimic the metal, and green for the center. And then under this putty, there's actually like a nice dark vivid blue. You really can't see it though. But yeah, unfortunately this layer doesn't actually have metal on it as much as I wanted it to. If I were to make this out of metal, it would be extremely expensive and probably dangerous. So I just painted parts silver to kind of give that effect of metal. Either way, it's a pretty solid layer. I don't have my scale on me to weigh it, but I can guarantee you it weighs a pretty significant weight. Not as much as Cho-Z, but probably between dual layers and God layers. So pretty average weight. Yeah, I really just think this layer was so well done. Even though it's not extremely detailed, the silhouette is there. And yeah, I'm just super excited to test this out. And if you guys were curious about the teeth, they are pretty on point. They're really sharp, and guess what? They don't disintegrate. So big shout out to TN44 for that. You are the best for making that happen. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the layer. We're gonna be, I guess, showing it in battle in a little bit. But yeah, there's that. Next, we have the end disc. So this is another borrowed component. This was designed by Crazy Aries. So another big shout out to Crazy Aries. He made this disc, which actually has a special ability that I'll be talking about in a little bit. But it's really heavy, it's round, and it's heavy enough to give the layer some more weight so that it can compete against some Cho-Z. But yeah, I'm a big fan of this disc, and especially for its little special ability that I'll talk about in a little bit. But yeah. And then we got the driver itself, which is just a recolored nothing. So I really kind of wanted to have a unique driver for this Beyblade, but I'll be honest, it's kind of hard to come up with special drivers on the spot like this. So I just stuck with the original. It is just a nice recolored yellow though, but it's just nothing. There's really nothing else to it. All right, so we got all the parts now, and we're gonna actually put it together now and show you its special ability, because it needs a special ability if it's gonna be a Cho-Z. So despite lacking metal, its special ability is pretty cool, I have to say. So we're gonna put it together as carefully as we can. And those clicks are pretty good, not gonna lie. Anyway, it is fully assembled, and now for the special ability, basically as it clicks, you're gonna see it just slide with the disc. And then on the last click, it actually doesn't burst. So it kind of gets stuck. That has to do with the disc not being the right dimensions, but it's a little ability, I guess, that there's a slight chance that it won't burst ever in battle, and there's also a chance of it sliding back in place. So it's very possible for that to happen. It's a pretty unique ability when you think about it, and I think it's pretty cool. So we're gonna show it off in battle, of course. I'm gonna go ahead and get my stadium, and we're gonna do a few test launches. I'm a little bit worried about the putty, if I'm being honest. It might not stick to the layer, but we're gonna find out right now. Alright, so I have everything to do my test launch, and here goes nothing. Alright, so we got a nice spin in, and if you guys didn't catch that, the putty did fly off a pretty significant amount. So I'm gonna have to modify this slightly, so I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back after modifying it slightly. I did have to scrap some of the putty, but you guys could see that there's still enough to cover the contact points here. At the end of the day, I do want the putty to be there just for the spin stealing ability, because that is, I guess, Drain Fafnir's signature ability. But yeah, this is pretty much what it's gonna be like from now on. And now we're gonna go ahead and get our Cho-Z and maybe some God Layers. We're gonna test this bad boy out once and for all. So for the last little matchup here, we do have the original Drain Fafnir versus the 3D printed Geist Fafnir. And this is just a quick comparison. You guys could see how, I guess, similar they are in shape. Color-wise, not so much, but it is there. The silhouette's there. But yeah, we're going to do the final battle here. We're going to see which one is better. Yo, what? Oh my gosh. Look at that. It's still spinning. Its hidden ability is right there. Alright, so I kind of have mixed feelings about this Beyblade. If I'm being honest, I think it lacks enough metal to be considered a true Cho-Z Beyblade, but at the same time, it put up a really good fight against some, not all, but some Beyblades, and I thought that was really awesome. On top of that, the details are pretty much there, and I do have to give a big shout out and thank you once again to Case Gaming for sharing the file with me to print this out, because it really is a pretty good piece of art here if we're talking like design-wise, because he pretty much just based it on the picture alone. So I think it's really cool. I also think it's a little bit finicky though at times, and you never know. It's a little bit unpredictable if I'm being honest. Nonetheless though, it put up pretty good fights, and if you guys saw in the last round, that hidden ability was pretty awesome. So that was cool. Anyway, if you guys do want to see more videos featuring this Beyblade, make sure you guys let me know down in the comment section. I don't know what else I could do, maybe like a versus all Cho-Z versus all God Layers, something like that. I think that'd be pretty fun. I guess it's pretty much like an insight into what Geist Fafnir might be like, because Geist Fafnir will release next month. So I guess this is maybe like a little sneak peek, almost like a preview, I guess, of what this Beyblade is capable of. But so far, it's pretty promising. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And once again, thank you all for 50,000 subscribers. I know I hit that milestone a while back, but I'm finally getting the chance to make this video for you guys. So once again, thank you all. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, guys, see ya.